In the 2 weeks leading up to the extortion retrial involving former Progressive Liberal Party Senator Pleasant Bridgewater and Grand Bahama ambulance driver Torino Lightbourne, there was much talk about a nolle prosequi. But while most of you realized it ended the high-profile retrial, some of you may still be wondering how and why. For the answer, we turn to senior partner at Monroe & Associates, Wayne Monroe.
A nolle prosequi is when the Attorney General, who has constitutional control over all prosecutions, determines that a matter should be discontinued. And he does that by sending that document. That's one way that it can be done. The other way that it can be done is you impanel a jury and offer no evidence. But the nolle prosequi is a directive from the Attorney General to the court that he is discontinuing the prosecution, and the court takes note of it, puts it on the file, and the matter is concluded.
Now, Mr. Monroe went on to explain that there are no set requirements for a nolle to be issued.
There's no circumstances in which it must be used. It is one of two options that the Attorney General has available to him, that the prosecutor has available to him. Under the Criminal Procedure Code in the Magistrates Court, the prosecutor can withdraw a matter under Section 230, and depending on when he withdraws it, it will result either in just a discharge or an acquittal.
So can the Attorney General's office bring the same charges on the same defendants at a later date?
If somebody wished to prosecute again, then the considerations for trial within a reasonable time would arise. And so, for instance, there's been a nolle issued in an ongoing case. I recall, I think it was a homicide case, where a nolle was issued and then the matter was reissued the next day. But that nolle was issued for a particular purpose. In the matter that went the other day, if you nolle a case, I have a right to a fair trial within a reasonable time. I'm ready for trial, that's for the record. You're not ready for trial, you nolle it. By the time you come back, it's probably not a reasonable time for you to prosecute.
So until next week, I'm Sasha Lightbourne, and now you know you're right.